truly what we need is nutrition of the highest quality so that our bodies can regenerate. And that means that that nutrition was produced by farmers that are not being exploited, by workers in the supply chain that are not being exploited, by systems that are owned and controlled by the people who run them. So ownership, control, and governance is probably the most important part of a regenerative agriculture system. The land will be taken care of if the supply chain is regenerative in governance, control, and ownership. Well, I really want to invite farmers and consumers and those organizations in the middle to stop thinking as individual businesses or as individual entities. We are an ecosystem, and when we act individually, we actually squander the ecosystem possibilities of systems change that we have. So this is common for farmers to be, very individualistic. It's my farm that matters. And even when a farmer cooperates with another farmer and come together as a regional farmers, it's not normally for the purpose of collectively achieving something greater, as in, say, if I produce chickens, can we all produce chickens the same way so that we can achieve something greater in the chicken area? Or say egg production, or say turkey, or pork, or cows, or vegetables. We refuse to, say, standardize our processes with others and to collectively build that throughput and capacity, which is at the end how we end up just being another peon of someone who figures out how to guide us individually and aggregate our products and then take most of the value away from us. That is not going to take us anywhere. And I hope we can start understanding that collective action is not about coming together and about talking about our issues. It's about acting and working on what we already know how to do, figuring out who has and what combination of how to do certain thing is best, and then taking our egos away and accepting that that is a better way to do it, something. And then also understanding from those who are actually succeeding better at something, that it is also their responsibilities to share that. I take that responsibility seriously, and I hope others will too. And as we do that, we will build that true collective power on which systems change depend. Nobody is going to change the system by themselves or with a little group here and there, especially if we don't standardize ancestral ways that have managed this landscape at a large scale in the past. The native communities that took care of a lot of the prairies, they have a standardized system. People didn't go doing nilly-willy all the things that they thought were best. They had an agreement, they had a process, they had ways that they shared and then collectively managed more land than we are squandering today in all these crops that we seem to believe that somehow are the best way to use this magnificent ancestral landscape we have inherited.